Hello there! This is how to bird whistle. Bird whistling is an ancient tradition used by hunters to attract birds. Now we're going to be whistling with the cupped hand technique. 1. Overlap your hands with your palms facing upwards. The left edge of your right hand should rest across the base of your fingers on your left hand. This position should roughly form the shape of an upside down L. If you are left-handed and this initial positioning feels awkward or uncomfortable, then adjust your hand positioning accordingly and invert right and left instructions described for this process. 2. Join the sides and heels of your hands to form a cup. You might have to move your right hand downward slightly to get the alignment correct, but you should not have to lift it. 3. Curl your hands on both hands to close the opening of the cup. If done properly, your thumbs will align in front of the opening of the cup and form a chamber or cave shape. Your hand should now be airtight except for a small almond shaped opening between your thumbs. When you curl the fingers on your right hand, they will slightly wrap around the outside of your left thumb. This might cause your right thumb to rest lower than the left, so you might have to lower your left thumb to make them level. 4. Bend the top of your thumbs. This is the area where you will be placing your lips to create the bird whistle. If you have your thumbs flat, you will have a harder time producing a sound. 5. Inhale deeply and rest your lips over your thumb knuckles. It is a common mistake to place your lips over the almond shaped opening. Do not cover the space between your thumbs because the air needs to travel back out of that space to create the sound. 6. Blow into the opening and only move the fingers on your right hand. The air should travel down into the hollow, and you should be able to hear a deep coo or hoo sound that resembles the call of a dove or an owl. If you only hear air passing through your hands and no whistle, double check to make sure your hands are sealed. It might take some practice to master this technique, so don't get discouraged. You can change the pitch of the whistle by adjusting the hollowed area of your hands. Making the area smaller will create high-pitched whistles, and making the area larger will create low-pitched whistles. Another method is interlocking your hands, which you can check out at WikiHow. Today, bird whistling is only used academically and recreationally, and mastering the different pitches and tones to mimic various bird calls can both be a rewarding and entertaining experience. And sometimes it can even be effective to attract birds, so make sure to go ahead and whistle.
To make the most out of your bird call whistle, start by selecting the whistle that matches the particular species you want to attract. Practice making bird calls to improve accuracy and experiment with different techniques, which you can see over at WikiHow. Remember, it's important to use your whistle sparingly and pay attention to how birds respond to your calls. For proper mouth positioning, achieving the right shape with your lips, tongue, and mouth cavity can be tricky. Small adjustments in position can significantly change the tone and quality of the whistle. So keeping a whistle consistent over time can be hard due to muscle fatigue, especially for beginners. Maintaining the right airflow and tension in the mouth and lips over long periods takes practice. So make sure to keep practicing.
Thank you for watching, and please like, subscribe, and comment.